Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso, here on SABC3. Loads and loads of excitement in our Expresso studio today. From a gamer's point of view, what's happening right now in LA, the Electronic Entertainment Expo is taking place, and Grant Hinds, our games guru, is here to bring us the latest on what we can expect from the gaming world. How are you doing, dude?
I'm fantastic!
Have you got a bit of Makaya in you now?
Yeah, I've got a bit of taking on some Makaya. You know, he takes 6 sugars in his coffee.
Does he take
6 sugars?
No wonder. You should
No
see him walking
wonder.
around, he's like, hey, hey,
Hey! Games! Woo!
Anyway,
He's
cool.
gonna kill me backstage.
Dude. So you say this E3, right? It's called.
E3.
One of
It's the
biggest
games expo in the world. It happens in LA. This is the week that it goes down, and all the big publishers and game developers and manufacturers give the rundown of what they're bringing out towards the end of the year and coming into next year.
Yeah.
And Usher played at the Microsoft's one,
Hectic.
announced Dance Central 3, J.K. Rowling's involved in some of the projects, so it's quite a huge fanfare.
Yeah.
It's kind of the Super Bowl of video games.
Cool.
if
So
you'd like.
let's talk about what can gamers expect going into the rest of the year.
One of the biggest announcements that happened was Halo 4.
Yeah.
Halo 4 is, if you know about Halo, we've had Halo on the show before. It is a phenomenal first-person shooter that redefined multiplayer for consoles. And they kind of said that they were going to wrap it up after the end of the trilogy.
Yeah.
Now Halo 4 has come out. Everyone is so excited. And the biggest part for me is that Halo 4 has got new enemies. And if you could take out these new enemies, it's going to be brilliant. Because I'm kind of getting bored of the old guys.
Yeah.
The last 3, 4, 5 Halos, because there's Halo 3, but they've had some extras,
Yeah.
have had these old guys called the Covenant, and it's becoming a little staid. If you haven't played them, it's definitely worth playing, and it's a great multiplayer game. But yeah, Halo 4 is very exciting.
Awesome stuff. Tell me about Assassin's Creed 3.
Assassin's Creed 3. Assassin's Creed is a great game.
Like,
They're a
you
great
loved
series.
it. You loved it.
I loved Assassin's Creed. You can parkour around the world. Back in the past, there was in Damascus was the previous few, and in the Renaissance period. Now they've shifted to the Civil War in the United States.
Wow.
Yes. So
Into
it's
modern times.
It's more in modern times, and it's far more exciting. In my opinion, you fight through snow, you can climb through trees, you help the resistance. Back then, there's a great sequence that's worth checking out if you can get onto YouTube and see these ships. You can control a ship in these pirate bays, because that's also where part of the West was won, was on the water, and they show a lot of that gameplay footage online. There was a huge demo of that last night, actually. So that was thoroughly enjoyable. That's going to be available on the new Wii console, the Wii U.
Nice,
So
okay.
that's also coming out by Christmas.
Yeah.
So, you know, save up for that. That's going to be really worth your time.
As you can see, Bob's very excited about it as well.
Yo,
I'm very
Bob-
excited about FIFA 13, dude. Like, I've got FIFA 12, and I cannot imagine how they can improve on that game.
Well, they didn't say too much about it, but they did say that this is going to be the biggest FIFA ever, with the most changes done annually ever in the history. So I'm really excited. There's a new engine called the Infinity engine that they use for Madden. I'm not too sure if it's involved with this one, but it's a new physics engine. And it would make sense that they started implementing better physics into the game.
So we're talking possibly smoother play, more realistic. Because I mean, already the defending now in FIFA 12 is uber difficult, because
the
they've
defense
made
is
it
hard.
You've
It's
got to
tough.
control it yourself.
Yeah, so well, it's going to be a lot more. It's going to be a lot more of that. I think they're going to make it a little bit easier for guys who are newer, because I think the defense is a little bit crazy.
Like
yeah,
you need some
come
help.
on, come on.
You
come
need
on.
some help.
Then one of my favorite games as well that was announced was Beyond Two Souls. It's a game that was developed by the guys who did Heavy Rain. And Heavy Rain is a very cinematic experience. It's nearly like a film, a 9-hour-long film, with actors and motion capture and very emotive facial expressions. Nothing too intense and action-packed, but very story-driven. And Ellen Page, who did Juno, is the main actress in the game. So they mo-capped her and everything. It's the future of entertainment. And I'm really excited to see how that game fares. And then lastly,
Wonderbook,
Wonderbook. It's a new book platform that Sony are bringing out that has books pop up in life, up to life on your screen. You know, like a pop-up book, but all digitally. Like dragons will fly out the book. And J.K. Rowling is doing the first book, and that's called Book of Spells. And that's going to be very exciting. I mean, J.K. Rowling.
I mean, she has the imagination of the world kind of captured. She knows what it's all about.
And you can do all the magic that you see in the world of Hogwarts. So Harry Potter fans are going to be super excited by that. So yeah, and there's so much more that happened, but I mean, we don't have time to go into it. But yeah, I'm really excited about it.
Sure, dude. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Can't wait until we actually get these games and review them on the show and play them a bit, eh?
We will.
That's
We will.
gonna be
And
awesome.
all the previous ones are available at Take-A-Lot. Yeah, I feel like previous Halos and previous FIFAs, totally worth picking up.
Lovely. Awesome. Yeah, so that's Grant Hinds, our games guru. Ewan is outside right now. He's going to tell us about something that's going to be happening. A bit of a home invasion. We're going to be invading people's homes. Seriously.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.